Well, the Japanese and Chinese finance ministers have met in Beijing for their 7th annual finance dialogue. In a joint statement, they've agreed to strategies to boost their economic and political ties. The ministers have agreed to speed up the revival of a currency swap to provide aid to each other in times of financial crisis. The agreement was signed in May when Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe met with Chinese Premier Li Keqiang. Beijing has promised to grant Tokyo a $29 billion investment quota in yuan-denominated stocks and bonds. Well, the two countries have also agreed on a framework allowing private firms in Japan and China to work together on infrastructure projects. Joel Labi has more from Hong Kong.
Well, this was really a sign of warming ties between Asia's two biggest economies, and all against the backdrop of rising economic tensions with the United States. Of course, Beijing, we know, is locked in a bitter trade dispute with Washington, while Tokyo has been pressing for multilateral talks to settle all these trade issues, an approach that US President Donald Trump has really shunned. Now, Japan's Finance Minister Taro Aso, who also doubles as the country's Deputy Prime Minister, he met with his Chinese counterpart Le Kun in Beijing today in what was described as some extremely good dialogue. Now, Tokyo hopes that financial cooperation, which includes reviving a currency swap deal, will really set the stage for a meeting between Prime Minister Shinzo Abe and Chinese President Xi Jinping later this year in the capital. During his visit, Aso also met China's Vice Premier Liu He, who is President Xi's trusted economic advisor. They both confirmed they've agreed that protectionist measures and adopting inward-looking policies just don't help anyone. And according to Chinese state-run media today, Liu said that the two sides should safeguard free trade because protectionism is not conducive to global development. Now, when asked if there's contradiction in that China itself is a pretty closed economy, Japan's finance minister said it was also a matter of keeping one's promises. Now, these statements all come after the US and China activated another round of dual tariffs, and that was on $16 billion worth of each other's goods, while walking away from a fresh round of trade talks in Washington with no major breakthrough.